G'day guys, welcome back. My name is Wildkard. Thank you for watching the Wildkard Rugby Show. Like, comment and subscribe. And yes, it is ANZAC Day and let's pay respect to the fallen veterans. And yes, this was a ANZAC showdown between the Chiefs and the Western Force in New Zealand. So, big win for the Chiefs. 56 points to 22. The table toppers without David McKenzie in the lineup. The Chiefs played the exact game plan that always wanted to play. Lots of kicking. A bit of a goal kicking as well, something that I don't see very often nowadays. And yeah, I think the big mistake for the Western Force into this match is playing the same style as the Chiefs. They went for the goal kicking. They went for the forwards physical style. They went for the kicking game as well, the little grubber kicks down the sidelines, and it worked for them a couple times. But overall, the Chiefs were the masters at these crafts. I was a little bit disappointed to see the Western Force kicking penalties. I feel like they have done really well over the season so far to back themselves. And last week was kind of like, yeah, if you kick the goals, we could have won the game, sort of thing. And suddenly this week, facing the Chiefs, taking the penalties, especially the earlier ones, I think that was, that was kind of like a sign where the players has lost confidence. I wanted to win this game. I wanted to just maybe get a close one and try to eke one out. And that's in a rugby match, in an away match in New Zealand against the table toppers. That's not the mentality you want to be in going in. In this game, you wanted to really give it, swing for the fences, throw the kitchen sink at your opposition. Not let's kick 3 points and stay ahead by 1 with still 60 minutes left on the clock. It's not gonna do anything other than giving yourself a false sense of confidence. And I think that's pretty much, I think that was the downfall to the Western Force, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts. So outside of that, for the Chiefs, I thought Ratama was really well done, especially in the second half. Really kicked into another gear. Obviously without David McKenzie, somebody had to come up with a playmaker. Stevenson did a really good job from the fullback position, moving up as a second playmaker every now and then to deal with some of the kicking game as well. Extremely good, worked out well for the Chiefs, despite with what's his name, Josh Jacobs at 10. Am I just getting the name wrong? Yeah, Josh Jacobs. Yeah. Despite having Josh Jacobs at 10, I thought the Chiefs looked just spectacular. They look like a well-oiled machine. The forwards were physical. The breakdowns were hit hard. The Force lost so many balls because of turnovers and breakdown. And then, physical. This platform set up from the line-out Moors as well. The Chiefs were just absolutely sublime with, Somasoni Taukiaho in the starting position as well, just really bringing a bit of extra oomph to that carry game from the four pack as well, in my opinion. And overall, the Harry Potter did some really nice magic. There was a quick, the Chiefs scored a try, and then just a quick kickoff from the Western Force before anybody was even ready for a freebie for Harry Potter. Bit of abracadabra right there, but that was just not enough for the Western Force. Overall, I thought, the physical side of the game, the Chiefs definitely looked more confident, and I think the Western Force definitely had the talent to win against the Chiefs. But I think, again, I feel like it's kind of like it's a plague. It's not just the Western Force. There's been a plaguing issue with Australian teams when they go to New Zealand. Oh, it's New Zealand, man. We can't win here, and has that mental barrier they're trying to get rid with. Like, if for example at the start, Darcy Swain was able to comfortably steal a line out on the Chiefs. Something like that is definitely a show of skill and timing, and they clearly show that they did their homework as well, preparing for this match. And just I feel like kicking penalty goals really early. I know that's what the Chiefs did, but that's what the Chiefs has been done for many seasons. I think that the Western Force just playing into the style, playing the same rhythm that the Chiefs are used to. The break, the start-stop break sort of style that the Chiefs like, having their forwards to just kick the game into another rhythm whenever they feel like it, sort of thing. After they're done with their kicking game, they just get the forwards to boom, punch into another gear. Suddenly you're like, oh my god, I've got this big guys running at me and I can't tackle. And that's the style the Chiefs like to play. They like that stop, start. Lots of kicking with their forwards just standing around, sort of thing. And the Western Force played into that and allowed the Chiefs to really build themselves into a comfortable win. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know yours. 8 tries to 3 for the Chiefs. The game was actually pretty close at half time. I thought maybe the Western Force had an opportunity, but no, it was just completely blown out. 597 run minutes for the Chiefs to 305 for the Western Force. 150 carries for the Chiefs to 72, more than double there. 27 defenders biddings as well for the Chiefs, 18 for the Western Force. 19 turnovers conceded for the Western Force, 11 for the Chiefs. 101 tackles made for the Chiefs, 18 missed tackles. 184 tackles made for the Western Force, 27 missed tackles. Kickers in play, 41 for the Chiefs, 32 for the Western Force. 3 conversions missed. Doesn't really matter. 2 missed for the Western, or 1 missed for Western Force, and 1 missed penalty as well. 1,315 kick meters for the Chiefs, 973. Like I said, the Chiefs love this style of kicking game. They love to have, the aerial ping pong, and it's just that's the rhythm they really like to play. I think the Western Force kind of falsely played into that style a little bit. 9 lineouts for the Chiefs, 3 lost. So Western Force did really well. I think they stopped 2 right away. 14 lineouts for Western Force, lost 4 themselves as well. Scrums, 0 out of 9 for the Chiefs, 2 out of 0 for the Western Force. Not too much contest. I thought Chiefs may have a bit of a dominance. 8 penalties conceded for the Chiefs, 10 for the Western Force. There was 1 yellow card for I think what's his name, Tompkinson. Made a tackle. It was like a high ball tackle, a bit low. Both players dipping head on head. Just a yellow card there. So with that being said, let's have a look at the summary of the game. Lots of tries for the Chiefs. Oh my goodness. Let's have a go through some of the scoring. Immediately there was a penalty to the Chiefs, and they taken 3 points with a minute on the clock. I don't like that. I think you should play some rugby before you kick some points, but this is the style that Chiefs always like to play. And sure enough, they got the 3 on the board. Western Force, however, got themselves a bit more adventurous. They kind of kicked the ball down for a Chiefs defensive 5-meter line out, and they stole the line out. And suddenly, a quick ball out wide, and Kungzul is into the corner. 3 points to 7 as the Chiefs are scrambling to get their players into the defensive positions. 7 points to 3. 9 minutes into the game, the Chiefs show some magic. Sean Stevenson, as the second playmaker, a little chip over the top, perfectly placed between 2 Western Force defenders. And Narawa got the ball and ran straight through, almost untouched for the try. 10 points to 7. 10 minutes into the game, and so as soon as this try was scored, the Western Force did a abracadabra. They ran the quickly. Just Donaldson and Harry Porter ran quickly back to the start. The other players were still really far behind as well. The Chiefs, seeing like most of the Western Force still walking towards halfway point, didn't realize what was happening. The Donaldson kicked the ball down the field, really close to the try line, and Harry Porter just scooped up the ball about 5 meters short, and then slide over for the slid in for the try. The 7 points to 10 points to 12 back for the Western Force. Yellow card was given at 19 minutes, around 18 minutes, when Tompkins with a high tackle on a dipping, I think it was might have been Jacobson. Jacobs, the number 10 might be, or maybe someone else. So he was sent off for a yellow card. With the play in the bin, the Chiefs went for had a line out inside the Western Force half. The ball was actually thrown to Radimer, and he missed the catch, and it hit him on the shin. The ball went forward, Radimer scooped up the ball. The Western Force looked a bit off guard, and Radimer ran through to the gap actually from this. Linked up with a prop running through, and then another pass to Somasoni Taukiaho, who ran in for the try. 15 points to 12. And after this 29 minutes, the Western Force got a penalty and they went for the 3-point. And this is where I noted that the Western Force may have lost this one, because like leveling the game 29 minutes in, when it's not really like you've just been on the receiving end for the whole part. You were able to get some points on the ball. It's a bit of a back and forward. It's pretty much like whoever taking the first step back loses the game sort of thing. And the Western Force definitely took a step back here, And the Chiefs, however, immediately replied 2 minutes later with 3 points of their own. 18 points to 15, 31 minutes in. And then a few minutes later, the Chiefs just piled in with a lot of speed and power. Western Force, I thought, definitely didn't look like they mentally were in it anymore at this point. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, the momentum was definitely swung for the Chiefs after that 3-point. Significantly, they're piling in, lots of speed, lots of power. Eventually, they went in for the try. What's his name? Bo Shear with another player pushing in from behind him. 25 points to 15, halftime score. The second half starts 42 minutes. Again, the Chiefs just came out absolutely powering through. Cortez Ratama runs through a defensive mistake. Got about 5 meters short. The ball came out. Lots of big men trucking through. And Norris goes over for the try. 32 points to 15. 45 minutes in the game. Again, another inside ball from the reserve, the number 23, to Bo Shear. Bo Shear ran through the gap and linked inside to Ratama, who ran through for another try, for his first try actually. 45 minutes in, 37 points to 15. 53 minutes in the game. The Western Force had a little, the halfback had a little grubber kick behind. Harry Potter ran through. He towed the ball forward and then scooped it up himself for the try. 37 points to 22. 56 minutes in the game again. A nice scrum. A scrum inside the Western Force half on one side of the field. The ball came out. Just nice hand, spread the ball out wide. Stevenson down the sideline a little bit. Throw the ball back in to Ratama in support. Went in for the try as easy as that one set play. 33 points to, this was 30, this was 47? Yeah, 47 points to 22. 68 minutes in the game. Another line out for the Chiefs. They went for the maul, and this time they got a bit short, and then Jacobson just peeled out, crashed through for the try. 49 points to 22. Also, this was a return of Satiti, Wallace Satiti, the player of the year last year for the All Blacks. He made a nice break as well, and just before the try was scored, he had really nice quick hands in front of the goalpost, straight to Daniel Rona. Is it Daniel Rona? Rona winning for the try. 56 points to 22, the final score. The Western Force looked like they scored just before the end for a bit of a consolidation participation trophy, but the guy had 1 footing touch just before he grounded the ball. He needed to jump a bit higher, needed to do the high aerial dunk the ball into the corner move. Wasn't high enough off the ground and got his foot in touch before the ball was grounded. 56 points to 22. Let me know your thought. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more reviews. Cheers.